Brighton is about an hour and a half from central London, and I'll be speaking to about 4,000 people today.
Simply by sending email to his.
And then I'll come and fetch you guys at 5, and then we'll go backstage, get you prepped.
Cool.
They'll want to go through if you've got any presentations, laptops and things, they'll go through all the technical stuff.
Cool.
And then Emily can take some.
Alright, sounds good.
Right,
Thanks, Zoe.
Just got a couple of questions.
Sure.
Of
course.
If we could get your Mac to the side stage as soon as Paul's finished.
Yeah, so as soon as he goes off, I'll meet you guys up at the podium.
So
Is that cool? Yeah, cool. And then I'll come back before that and get mic'd up with you.
We could test the Sky.
I agree with you. For sure. Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the UK.
Yeah. Exactly. So we're exactly 17 days from the launch, and it's very stressful. And the reason why it's so stressful, I think it's right now it's probably most stressful for me. How stressed are you? You're pretty damn stressed. But you're doing well the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So we're all stressed for different reasons. So this is Liz, our affiliate manager, and my girlfriend. And so she's stressed because she's kind of the head of the JV side logistics. And then there's Josh, who's in technical. He's actually not too stressed. He's got it pretty dialed in. He's a little bit stressed. He goes up and down. I'm highly leveraged in my business. I'm the best there is at outsourcing. So everything is outsourced and delegated. But there's one thing that I can't delegate in my business, and that's corralling all of our joint venture partners. And these are the big boys and girls. We have thousands of affiliates at 123 Employee, but we only have maybe 500, 600, 700 of what we call our JV partners. These are the big boys and girls that we have a relationship with. They're great friends of mine. Some of them are my best friends, but they won't take a call from anybody else but me. So the pressure's on me because we have hundreds of affiliates we need to bring on, and there's only so much time in a day. There has been a big shift for me over the last decade, and that is that today I only work on what I'm wildly passionate about, and the Social Sonic launch is definitely something that I'm very passionate about. But the challenge is I also made a commitment to speak in London, and so we're in the car right now. We're heading to London. Well, we're not driving to London, but heading over to the airstrip. We're going to be heading out to London. I'll be speaking for Andrew Reynolds. I guess we're expecting about 4,000 people there, and I made that commitment, so I have to do it. So at the same time, I have to continue my juggling act, so the pressure's on.
Also,
When is that?
it's like in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Then you also have a call with Corey a little bit later.
Yeah.
Let me know where we need to go after that.
I will. So a few months ago, I was on a flight. I got onto the plane, I walked into the row, and there was somebody in my seat, and I showed the flight attendant my ticket, and we had the exact same ticket number, and she's like, "You're on the wrong flight." I'm like, how did I get on the wrong flight? In this day and age with scanning, they literally scanned me in and let me get on the wrong flight. If you can believe that. So even that's possible. It's hard to believe that that's possible today. We just arrived in London, and we were on the tarmac in San Francisco for 3 hours before the flight ever took off, which if you've ever been in that situation before where you're stuck for hours on a plane, they can't feed you, you can't have anything to drink, and you just sit there for hours, watch like 1 or 2 movies, and then it's time for your 10-hour flight. It totally sucks. It's the worst thing. I'm really excited about speaking to the thousands of young, bright future millionaires in Brighton that are going to make a big change in their lives. So it's pretty exciting.
Hustling hard.
Hustling hard.
It's probably so late there.
No, it's not that late. It's 10 minutes to 8.
Are you guys gonna go eat some tea and crumpets?
Yeah, we're gonna go get some tea and crumpets.
Go say hi to the queen?
Yeah, we're gonna go say hi to the queen. Hey buddy, how's it going?
Good, man. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm in London. I got Josh in San Diego, and we're just kind of going through the system and everything. There used to be a time when you had to work in an office. You had to have employees that work there with you. Today, you can work from wherever you want in the world, and there are no excuses for this. I own brick-and-mortar businesses. I have hundreds and hundreds of employees, but I'm able to run my business from a cell phone and a laptop from some of the most exotic places on the planet. What I'm here to share with entrepreneurs all over the globe is that it's entirely possible. I actually speak more in Europe than I do probably in the US, so I'm here quite a bit. One of the things I love to do every morning is I love to work out, whether it's going to the gym or whether it's going for a run, and that's just kind of my meditation. It's in the morning before everybody starts vying for my attention, the phone starts ringing. I just love doing it. I would probably be in better shape if I ate better, but at least I go to the gym, which I love to do. And if you go to the gym, the odds are you probably always go at the same time, and that's because we're all kind of creatures of habit. And so I would always go at the same time, and you end up seeing the same characters every time. You may or may not know them, they may or may not be your friend, but you see them all the time. And there's the young, beautiful girl, there's the really built-up dude, there's the old skinny guy, there's the young, skinny girl, and there were always these two guys, which I call the old curmudgeon guys. They're like in their 80s, their skin was hanging off their bones, but you could tell they'd been working out all their life. They were definitely in good shape, and they'd give each other a hard time and spot each other, work out together. And I remember one time, one of the guys went crazy in front of everybody and started screaming, "Pick up your weights! Why don't you all pick up your weights? What the hell's the matter with you? You're all pegs!" And he's screaming at the top of his lungs, Do you keep your houses like this, you dirty pegs? Screaming. And I'm so embarrassed for him. I'm like, oh my gosh. And this is in LA where people pull out guns and go postal. And I remember I was just cringing, and he finished his long craziness, and all of a sudden, everybody in the gym starts applauding. They all start clapping for him. I can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. And this is when I realized, and I'd seen it before, but this is when it really was driven home to me, that the person with the loudest voice wins. And it doesn't matter whether you're crazy or whether you have something incredible to say. The person with the loudest voice gets heard.
Daven,
Great to meet you. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, thank you. Let me ask you a question. Does it look like I'm living my dream? Yes, absolutely. You know, my dream was to teach, to travel, to empower, to make a difference in other people's lives. And what I want you to know is I am totally present to the fact that without you showing up, without you taking time out of your incredibly hectic schedules, even all of you back there, I'd be speaking to an empty room. So I want you to know it's my highest privilege and honor to be here with you today. And please give yourselves a big fat round of applause. Big round of applause. Big one. Come louder. Come on. Yeah! I believe
that if you can get that dialed in, if you get your marketing dialed in, then you could probably buy yourself out of just about any challenge you face in your business today. Who says yes? Yeah, absolutely. So if you just take copious notes today, you will leave here with those tools. I'll show you how to generate unlimited leads for life in your business. If that sounds good, say aye. All right, great.
It was amazing actually,